spelled with a Y, so you can find us at mylesandtessa.com or swingliteracy.com, which is our dancer and teacher development programs. So what we were talking about today is all about hanging out and being comfortable with tension.
Now, tension is not the only type of connection that we use. Don't get tension obsessed, but also don't be afraid of it. Learn how to manipulate it.
Right, so we use this scale kind of thing just to talk about our basic tension level should be about 1 pound created by distance first, where our weight is neutral.
And just the gravity of our own arm meat.
In exceptions, I can use my arm to create that same position. Then when we get to our anchor, we should be increasing that to about 2 pounds.
But we are on our own balance and not relying on each other yet.
And then stretching is taking our centers beyond, expanding the elbow till we get to about 10 pounds, which is actually right where that marker is. Versus if either one of us locks up and we go back, it's gonna bottom out at 25, and that's just not fun to play with for 3 minutes, right? So the idea here was like understanding how to play and shape our dance because of that tension. So we had the pop beads out, which are just over there, where we were talking about having the follower shape and play inside of this, isolating the hand, either using a scarf, a belt, or understanding what 2 pounds feels like, and just understanding range of motion, right? My job here is just if I feel too much pull, too much slack, or side to side, to go And then same thing, it's my job to start playing with this, figuring out how far I can move my body before there's, any kind of change on my follower.
The move that we used to illustrate this was called the Jordan pass.
Right, the Jordan underarm turn, where I post on 4, move up the side of the slot on 5,
Check out my
and
legs.
6, isolating that arm so I can still stretch into 1, and away we go.
By the way, we highly recommend keeping eye contact until you're really good at this.
Right, and then for the followers, it was talking all about like shaping your slot, really, getting this idea of being able to go to the corner on count 4, shaping your body versus squaring up and making it look like we're going diagonal on the slot, but isolating this hand so that it's not increasing pull or stopping early and going slack.
And managing that tension at the appropriate 2 pounds.
And now Tessa's floating back in this case on her 5 and 6.
Making sure I leave room in my leash so that I can actually expand when needed for the boing.
She gave you, the followers, a couple base options.
Option number 1 was turn and pivot, retracting my elbow so I can walk forward before doing my angle correction for the anchor. Another one was square up and do something that's sideways.
So that could be
Back
more
to the slot.
shouldery, more hippie.
And another one was staying under rotated and backing up until my anchor.
Right. For me, again, leaders, this is how I do most of my play, is I think about dancing across the slot by creating shapes this way, front and back, but also to set up my patterns. So when I know I want to lead a left side pass, I'm going to be able to shape to the slot to my left, making that a lot easier.
Managing your tension as you
Or
go.
my right side, I'm already setting that up by shaping my body, but it's not affecting my follower. I'm not pulling her early.
Or slackening when you go off to the side.
Exactly.
All right, we had a great time with you guys. Boogie by the Bay 2019. Mylesandtessa.com and swingliteracy.com. We hope to dance with you and boing you soon.
And it looks like up next is the fabulous